Time for a 2-hour world gen? Maybe. So I think well, I didn't even know that was a setting. So one of the things I wanted to explore was I want to get as many chicken-like dinos as I can. So like I'm very interested in raptors and anything that could be maybe perceived as a chicken. I might just call all dinosaurs chickens for that matter. But I did kind of want to like look into getting dinosaurs as domesticated creatures, which if I didn't have this knowledge that they could already be domesticated, I don't know. That's kind of what I want to get. So yeah, we'll have high savagery, medium number of sites, I guess, high civilizations, 250 years. We're gonna do a medium world. I kind of want this world to stick around for a little bit, and of course very rare minerals. Domesticated is best, so it'll guarantee maximum encounters. Yeah. Chickens of different sizes and proclivities. Exactly. Are there sky chickens? I mean, chickens can fly. Oh, I was gonna do something about join stuff. I used to have this as a redeem. I probably still have it, right? I just need to enable it. Apparently I don't have it. You don't put yourself in your own force. Chat is mean and forces you to make statues of yourself that with them screaming at you. I don't know. My chat's very nice to me. Yeah, it's 12 dwarves and they never forget. Yeah, especially you do also have multiple redeems specifically for screaming at you. This is true. Limit redemptions per user to 1 per stream. There you go. All right. So you can redeem it, but until the world gens, it's not much help. The only problem with doing this way is I kind of like the settings I have where it's a nice narrow world. But I don't know. We'll see how long we keep this world too. I'm also gonna need more tea because we spent so long on doing, you know, the intro to the stream and talking about changes to schedules and stuff like that and sub stories that I kind of didn't get there. Let us see. The Age of Myth, year 46. In year 16, the elf Ada Notchferns became the druid of the Forest of Saving. In the mid-spring of 25, the dwarf Dostnagosp Menasyrups. That's a goblin name. This is a dwarf in a goblin civ. Of the Rosy Fiend, created the position of Master of Beasts as a matter of course. In the summer of 34, the human Ricko Nestplank of the nation of Odor. They don't use deodorant there. Created the position of Master of Beasts as a matter of course. In the late spring of 41, the Forgotten Beast Tubu Cave Shame the Muddled routed the bronze cosmos of an unknown civilization and destroyed terror labors. Yeah, I might go back and look at it. All right, I did want to just like do a quick scan. This is mostly a connected world. Like there's a couple of islands down here. And this is all an island. Where are the dwarves? So we have some dwarves up here. A couple down here, a couple over here. Got a volcano over here, the Cinder of Wildness. I've decided I want in the world gen settings, I want to be able to turn off all the information about like what's in an Embark. I kind of like, I want to do, I mean, I would be totally fine with a random Embark, but I kind of want to explore just like not knowing what's there at all. The Goblin Burr assumed the identity Oza the Lost. The Uncommon Empires defeated the Ruthless Takers and destroyed Battle Dooms. Untitled was created in Nikglas. In the early spring of 104, the jungle titan Naza rained fishes. The submerged hawk of canyons routed the lies of charm of the alchemical seducer and destroyed poison squash. In the late summer of 106, the Poison of Rooms constructed Wadhex. We have Tortoise Brutes, and we have a Bronze Colossus. The Bronze Colossus Oost Take Fight the Roasted routed the group of Hushing of the Nation of Odor and destroyed I Elbow. All right, we'll get you in the forts, Mitchell and Firefly. We'll get you in there. Ooh, we have a Hydra and a Savannah Titan. Oh, no, we had a Hydra. A human struck it down. The Savannah Titan Eppo Lake-hailed the Hoary Heather, routed the Slitted Wraiths of an unknown civilization, and destroyed Granite Echoes. Forgotten Beast Anu Bitten Sharks the Steamy Scar was struck down. In the early spring of 126, commentary on Rainfall in Rivers was created in Teeth Labors by the dwarf Reg Syrupland. The dragon Thali Wealthsparch the Jade Player was struck down by a pygmy mammoth. Named dragon killed by a pygmy mammoth. Unnamed. It Is the Struggle was created in Skunk Skins by the human Unir. In the mid-spring of 139, the dragon Urtal Silvery Brands the Fires of Gold routed the festive shell of the combined nut and destroyed lantern fins. The rock Eagle Gulf the Teal routed the poison of dredging. Human Necromancer. Mastering the Tower. Book of the Tower. In the late winter of 151, Book of the Tower was created in Headdyke by the Cougar Woman Necromancer Dusnu Bowfaded. Giant forest in the northeast looks nice. You're busy looking at the world. I'm like, give me details on the history. I checked that there was shape to the ground. You've got my copy ready to be shipped out on Monday? Nice, No Menthol. I'm excited. Thanks. Feel free to share the link to your book if you like, No Menthol. You're welcome to. So happy for you. The human. And you landed. Nice job. The rocks have been busy. I'm seeing a lot of activity from the skink devil. I don't know if it's the same one each time, but it's probably fine. This is a very active area up here. No one's settled anywhere near the volcano, though. Whoa, 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 whoa. In the early summer of 198, the Forgotten Beast Sedme cave lies the god-forsaken ghoul was struck down. Broadleaf Forest in the southeast also looks good. There's at least dwarves near that area. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a river more than a mountain, more than a volcano, as we know. Dragon destroyed something. So there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to have a long history here. And I've realized that 250 years isn't necessarily long. One of the reasons is I want the civilizations to have an opportunity to get domesticated dinosaurs, now that I know that they have them. So I might go over and like do some test embarks with various civilizations in the world and see which ones have the best dinosaurs before actually coming up with. In the midsummer of 232, after the Tyrannosaurus was created and evil ransacked by the goblin Atu Flaresoul. I want this book. After the Tyrannosaurus. So I might do some test embarks with various civs just to see what dinosaurs they have. And if none of them have any dinosaurs, I might just recreate the world already. But we'll see. In the late autumn of 241, the round apples attacked the snarling steel at Channel Strap. The Hand of Night Risen Ghoul Cayman Mushroom Hazy led the attack, and the defenders were led by the dwarf necromancer Zolban Helms Amber. The defenders hired the Singed Mist. No details on what happened, but you know. In the early spring of 243, the dwarf necromancer Aerith Nations Crystal became the queen of the Brilliant Rag. Well, we should not be a part of the Brilliant Rag. Forgotten Beast of Wicked Cool Name struck down by a dwarf. Oh, what was the dwarf's name? It's not important to the story. Exactly. All right, play now. The Queen of Rag. Exactly. So yeah, I do want to look around and find a good embark spot, but I also want to spend some time looking at the different civs. So we'll start off looking at the civs. We'll just do a couple of, just embark and see what we get. And if we like any of them, then we'll actually look for a space. And if we don't like any of them, we won't even look at the rest. You knew? Hi over there on YouTube. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Digi. There you go. Fortress. Do 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 do. Skippo tutorialo. All right, so let's just start at the beginning. We have the Tangled Guilds. It's in this mess here. It looks like there's another civ in that area. The king is sure-ass truth work. Yeah, let's just embark right there. Prepare for the journey carefully. All right, what animals do we have? Pygmy mammoths, smilodons, Quetzalcoatlus, and Andrewsarchus. And that is all. That's a lot. Mitchell wants to be a peasant. Well, you'll get what you get. I mean, there's going to be a number of... Oh, shoot. What was the name of the world? It was year 250. Was it the absolute dimensions? I wasn't paying attention. This is not uncommon for me. Whoops. So anyways, yeah, new schedule, everybody. We're going to be trying out... Oh, that was too quick. Yeah, this is not the right world. This has a sinister ocean in it. Why have I not used this world? It is a sinister ocean and a serene ocean. Neat planet. Not the right one, though. I think I might just delete that one, but I don't know. Dimension of Prophecies. I should look at like a region number. 38. 47 maybe? Oops, I didn't mean to click on it. Thanks for creating a clip. Can sort by folder. I really should just name the folder something useful. Will you click on the button, please? Thank you. Ah, this looks right. All right. Now here's the awkward part. I don't actually remember the name of the one I just clicked on. All right. Well, I know roughly where it is. All right. The flag of mines is on this island up here. They have woolly mammoths. Oh, sorry. Woolly rhinoceroses, smilodons, and that's it. All right. Neither of those are really chicken related, though. The Mythical Universes, region 47. It was the jungle, a broadleaf forest, if I recall, in the south. Yes, yes. Yeah, this might end up just being a world gen stream. Oh, I didn't record the world gen part. Crap. I mean, I can get it off the VOD, I guess. All right, third civ. The Tender Seal. Oh, they're over here. Cogsack Twinkled Manor. What is that? Wait, hold on. Why does it... That was weird. Anyways. Yeah, go there. They have Paraceratheriums. Megacerops, Quetzalcoatlus, and Smilodons. I hope people are keeping track of this because I'm not going to remember. Megacerops, yeah. You know what I actually also want? Now that we have like a nice, I mean, not that we necessarily didn't have a nice, diverse set of animals to start with, but I would like for different civs to have distinct animals. Like, don't guarantee that any animal is available for each civ. Like, just let everything be random. I mean, always allow chickens. Because chickens. I don't know, maybe that's not really important. All right, the Brilliant Rag. This is the Necromancer Queen. This is the one we don't want, but we'll take a look anyways. Bum bum bum, harum bum bum, harum bum bum, rum ba ba da bum. Platybelodons, Paraceratheriums, Pygmy Mammoths, and the ever-rare two-humped camels. Quetzalcoatlus, Megacerops, and Smilodons. That's a lot of variety. Also, I may need to configure how many points we start with, too. Just putting it out there. We might need more points. Just yeet the wagon. The reality is, like, getting more creatures is not difficult. So I shouldn't worry about embarking with them. Like half the time that I've embarked with elephants, it's been like, oh, we have elephants. Well, you also have cave dragons now. Right. The elephants don't seem so impressive anymore. The safe lenses is way down here. Ooh, they've got some fancy stuff. Spinosaurus Aegyptiacus, Carnotaurus. Oh, now we're getting into chickens. Afrovenator, Titanoboas. That's not a chicken, but oh, this might be our civ. All right. What was this? The safe lenses. All right, the safe lenses. We'll remember that one. The amount of points that you embark with, is that a world gen setting? I don't remember where that setting is. Is it just on the settings screen on the homepage, on the start screen? It is world gen? Ah, crap. Well, we'll do what we can with what we have then. Again, getting new animals is never a difficulty, so... Yes? One moment, everybody. The price of dinos same as horses and yaks. Okay. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. Gwen just needed me for a second. All right. The sacks of plunging over here is this is just wilderness. Temperate broadleaf. Okay. Just show me the dinos. Platybelodon, Paraceratheriums, Quetzalcoatlus, woolly rhinoceros, and Megacerops. Okay. One more. Also, while I was up, I turned some water on for some tea. Over 10 viewers? Nice! Thanks. I'll mark it down in a second. Alright, the Abbey of Stoking. That's this one over here. King is Zas Sliptowns. Pygmy mammoths, Quetzalcoatlus, Smilodons, Andrewsarchus. Alright, so I think it's a no-brainer. More viewers than dwarves. Yes, at the moment this is true. If only it would stay that way, Lost In. Alright, so we're definitely going to be with that one that we totally remember the name of. I think it was the Sacks of something. Or the Sacks. I hope I press it at Fortress mode there, not Adventure mode. But we'll see what we get. The Sacks of Yaks, exactly. Yeah, I was exactly right. The safe lenses is what it was. There's no sack in there at all. It was not the sacks of plunging. All right. So let's see here. What do we want? That's Steph, what you said. I know. We have a brook called Hopped Frothy. In a hot tropical savanna. We have some untamed wilds down here. The Plains of Fever. I landed, that never happens. And I don't have to embark down here. There's a stream here called the Crab of Surprise. Are you surprised? I was surprised. Hot tropical ocean. Oh, it's going to be hot down here regardless. Like, this is just hot. You don't want to be surprised by crabs? One of Green Bean's favorite activities when it's nice enough to be in the water is to go over to an area that has a lot of hermit crabs and just let them clean her feet. They will just sit over there and just clean your feet. That's a tall mountain. That be blue. Crab champions, yeah. Scorching, like, even if I embark in a place with a river, it's probably going to be like, if it's scorching hot, is it just gonna boil off? I don't know. Oh, Smitchell, it is an acquired taste. I don't have the sensitivity to handle it, but yeah, it's something she quite enjoys. All right, be right back. Oh yeah, no judgment on the screaming and crying. There's a good chance that I am likely to be okay with it and not be okay with it at the same time, so I am just as likely to be like jumping around about it. But yeah, having hermit crabs nibble at your feet is kind of fun. They're exceedingly gentle. It's really just like a little tickle, but that little tickle is enough for me to be like not okay. The wife wants to try it. All right, I think I've decided, I don't know, should I record this? I should just record this locally. Hi everyone, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. In case you didn't know already, I'm an author and I have several books out. Out of the Dark is my debut novel. It is a portal horror story about two siblings, one who is taken and one who spends their life searching. It deals with themes of depression and sibling loss. I hope you pick it up and enjoy. Anthropods and Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take are my two short story collections. Wraith and Spectre and Escape and Transform are two short story ebooks available now as well. Scan the QR codes, check them out. Also, since we're here, maybe hit that like button and subscribe. It lets me know that you like the video and encourages me to continue on what I'm doing. Thanks so much. Let's get back to the video. All right. I'll have missed a lot, but that's okay. I am curious if the water will just boil off in these hot areas. Maybe because it's a river, it won't. I'd like something more than just like a stream, though. Cute raises, huh? Well, I don't really care about them being at the mountainside. I just want something that's not a stream. I don't know, I guess stream's fine. As long as it's not a brook. Brook's the one I don't want, actually. I can't get the name of this one. Mousy Burial. Monkey Coils. Yeah, Brook is the one with no depth. So like they can cross this without a problem. And you don't have a problem with people, you know, falling to their doom off the waterfall like over here. That's a sizable waterfall. That's 20 Z levels. Oh, we're still doing test embarks here. It's fine. I want to make sure I like the embark. I think I like this area. I think I just want to be further along the waterfall. I haven't even looked at legends yet, Mitchell. Yeah, random events. I have it configured to do it every 15 minutes, I think. Maybe a half hour. Maybe it's an hour. I don't know. Some number of minutes. Oh, and I needed to get 10 viewers down, right? Ah, come on. BRB. I sang. All right, I'll assume you're right there. People are gonna win bingo today. Also, I was ignoring the vanity timer even while I was using it. Anyways, yeah, so I was thinking I wish I could have, like, I know if I did the start tutorial, it would just embark me in a random location. I kind of want that, but also still have my preferred embark stuff, right? Wait, I thought it was over there, no? There it is. Yeah, embark random. Try something new. Exactly. We randomly embarked with the Titanoboa. Hey, pretty, how you? Snake, get your snacks in chat. A very large snake. It is amphibious and constricts its prey. Oh, weird. We didn't actually get the waterfall on this one. Actually, Don't mind that. Yeah, I think if I was one tile south of here, I'd be pretty happy with this location. It's a brook, but that's fine, right? All right. Quit without saving. Start new game in existing world. Let's take a little gander at the old legends for a brief lookery-doo. Those are some good snicks. All right, we are still in the age of myth. Let's see here. A female dragon is dead. All right, we have a bronze colossus, a hydra, a rock, another rock, another rock. We have rocks. 2 bronze colossi, a dragon. Is that the first living dragon? Yeah. Anybody remember the name of the dragon that was killed by that pygmy mammoth? Urchal was struck down by a dwarf in paddle help. No name. That dragon has a daughter who is still living. And the father was struck down by a human. The author of Scorching received its name in Submerged Hollows from the human Aril Boardsore after defeating Uslot, a legendary bismuth bronze spear. The funny thing is, like, dragons are still like the apex thing. But I think at the moment, dragons are taking second fiddle to the dinos. Ah, this is the one that was struck down by a pygmy mammoth. Folly. All right. Civilizations. We are. Safe lenses. Urban civilization of the mythical universes. The first king was Lytas Bannergilt. We have various enemies in Forgotten Beasts and Titans and such. Dwarves are the apex predators to the rest of the world and to themselves. Yeah, true. Alright, what's this about Glazebow? Glazebow is a fortress. It was formed in year 1. Still exists today. Apparently there's some goblins there. The Elements, Factor Fiction, was a legendary Monera parchment scroll. The rollers are made from shorl. Written on the item is a manual entitled The Elements, Factor Fiction, authored by Stathra Warreksha. It concerns the classification of materials based on which elemental materials might form them. Overall, the prose is passable. Currently in Glazebow. Does anybody remember the necromancer leopard woman? I can't search for necromancer, right? Oh, I can. Does that mean I can search for dragon now? Hold on. Cougar woman. Yes, the female cougar woman necromancer Dusnu Ukurostu. Born in 81, of unknown parentage, settled in the jungle of moistness in 89. Settled in Merge Squirt. In midsummer of 96, the freak bride of Shadow Kuros attacked Dusnu, but Dusnu escaped. Settled in Head Dyke. Authored Head Dyke Before and After. Taught the human necromancer Nor the secrets of life and death. Attempted to corrupt some people. Created Book of the Tower. Created an introduction to Head Dyke. Created an offering to Head Dyke. Authored interpretations of the tower. Thunder Negate was claimed by Dusnu. Is a bronze spear. Merge Squirt might summon Bonesaw? Maybe. Oh, interesting. Okay, so in the early winter of 206, Thunder Negate was claimed by Dusnu from afar, right? The dwarf Zuglar Fisherwork plotted to seal Thunder Negate under the influence of Dusnu via the human necromancer Nor. So their student corrupted Zuglar to get this item for Dusnu and then offered it to Dusnu. And it was stored in the Infinite Mushroom in Wimbite. Oddly, it happened again. I need to get something for my master's birthday. Exactly. It happened 3 times. That's weird. Like, it never indicated that it was acquired each time. Hold on. This is like... It keeps on getting stolen and then stolen back. That's what happens. That's funny. All right. So this necromancer has killed a single creature, a guinea cock. Wimbite is their home. Any other things I want to look at? Do we have any neat artifacts? Like, do we have a perfect silt or anything? A chicken bone statue? Monsters. A peridot nearer. This is a legendary menacing steel spike. There's a dwarf bone bed here. That's grim. Bat wings? I didn't see fat wings. I did see frost balls, though, which is a legendary steel crossbow. Bat wings? Bat wings, the triangular kindness. Oh, that was the menacing steel spike. Got it. Let's see here. A human skull totem. In the mid-autumn of 246, Lance Scalded received its name in Woman Flickered from the human Nigilsho Amber Honored in order to sanctify the human Dasmir Sneakstoked by preserving a part of the body. Is, are you a mummy? That's interesting. No, they're just dead. They preserved the body by, is this just something that people do in human society, apparently? Yeah. I've never noticed human skull totems being a thing, but here we are. No perfect silts. Nothing is calling out to me as like, oh, that is an amazing artifact. Like there's some, obviously, but like nothing that's really like unique, I guess. All right. Let's embark, shall we? You got a human criminal in 1 fort who was carrying around a human skull totem and a name totem? Yeah, well, I just saw like 5 of them. That might be a newer thing too, like just something that they do. Instead of burying their dead, they take those skulls and make them into totems, like normal people. All right, so the safe lenses. I did like this location. Over here. The totem had no notes, so you think it was used for murder, enough to get named. Might have a lot. Select an area with a light aquifer or water might need to be carried out or this is like the shortest message set I've ever had, or had recently anyways. Prepare for the journey carefully. We will get to the names of the dwarves in a moment. We have to deal with important things first. So first off, just get rid of everything. We'll embark with some stuff maybe if we have points left over. I'm not even guaranteeing an anvil. Keep the anvil. What do I need an anvil for? Do we even have metal on this map? I didn't look. And 1 pick. I might keep a pick. And an axe. You know what? You asked for a lot, Spitchel. I want to see how many points we have. And we're going to see how many dinos we can get, or what kind of animals we get. Put cheap on them. Copper anvil. You can't get a copper anvil. It's not allowed. Spinosaurus. Carnotaurus, Afrovenator, Titanoboa. You can vote for additional, and yeah, all right. Titanoboa is a mild disappointment for you. All right, well, vote for what dinosaurs you want us to embark with. We have 1,500 points. I'm not guaranteeing we won't have more than one, but I want to see some excitement in chat for a dinosaur. Vote as many times as you want. Pick the dinosaur you want. Spinosaurus, Carnotaurus, Afrovenator, and Titanoboa. I need to know why Titanoboa was a mild disappointment for you. And while we're waiting for that vote to end, I'll just get my requisite chickens. All right. We'll also check out some dwarves here. So Firefly, do you want beard or no beard? And do you have a preference on, actually, do you have a preference on any of these dwarves? We have Zephon, who has a beard, Moses, who doesn't have a beard, Stodir has a beard, Zanig doesn't, Cyril has a beard, Olon and Thob do not. If anybody else wants to join the fort, just hit that redeem. Go. Hold on. All right, Firefly. You are 58 years old. You disdain stoicism and the law. You have good intuition. You're curious, but you have poor social awareness and you're slow to hate. Nothing gives them the right to establish these laws. You worship Nife Konambisan. You have giant cave spider silk trousers and a giant wild boar dress. A giant wild boar leather dress, that is. Very curious, sometimes to her detriment. Very rarely develops negative feelings toward things. Does not often feel lustful and is quite ambitious. She tends to think before acting. She is brave in the face of imminent danger and likes to take it easy. She prefers that everyone live as harmoniously as possible. She is not particularly interested in what others think of her and tends not to be swayed by emotional appeals. She enjoys the company of others. When greeting others, she always smiles nervously. When she's nervous, she sometimes cracks her knuckles. Spamming vote on mobile sex. No menthol, you can join too. All right, Spitchel, you're next. Let me know which one you want. She personally feels, though, that those who attempt to conceal their emotions are vain and foolish, disdains the law, dislikes cooperation, and does not particularly value the truth, and dreams of mastering a skill one day. She likes shale, iron, amber opal, giant impala leather, great horned owl bone, kanaf fabric, short swords, bags, ballista arrows, and horned melon vines for their fruit. When possible, she prefers to consume beaver, mackerel, and mango wine. She absolutely detests lizards. Bob. I have to admit, this surprises me, Smitchell. Bob doesn't have a beard. I thought you always wanted a beard on things. What? I can't shave it. All right. Mitchell is 46 years old, values martial prowess, independence, and perseverance. A skilled warrior is a beautiful sight to behold. You also have cave spider silk trousers and a sheep wool dress. You worship Nife as well. She is not particularly interested in what others think of her, is slow to anger, and doesn't try to get things done perfectly. She is brave in the face of imminent danger, doesn't tend to hold on to grievances, and tends to ask others for help with difficult decisions. She is grateful when others help her out and tries to return favors, and prefers to present herself modestly. She can handle stress. She tends to share her own experiences and thoughts with others. She drums her fingers when she's thinking. She has a very distinct laugh for when she's excited. I'll grow in bringing dinosaurs. Dreams of crafting a masterwork someday. No menthol. Go ahead and let me know which dwarf you would like. Whoa! That's some voting, people. Thank you. Spinosaurus wins with 105. Carnotaurus gets second with 103. Afrovenator is bringing in a strong third with a single vote. Titanoboa, you suck. Sorry. Personally deeply respects skill at arms, values independence and respects perseverance, dreams of crafting a masterwork someday, likes basalt, fine pewter, fire opal, spore tree wood, giant harp steel leather, megacerops horn, caves full of bone, the color bronze, male shirts, cages, damsel flies for their coloration, the words of the uncertain diamond, the sound of the sienna intricacies, and the sight of the faded grave. When possible, she prefers to consume osprey and sorghum beer, and absolutely detests snails. Oh, Titanoboa have live young, no eggs? Oh, yeah, that is sad. Stodier. Alright, welcome to the forts, Mitchell. Stodier is no menthol. You are 46 years old. You disdain perseverance, but you value romance. You are musical and have good intuition. You are anger prone and bad with words. You also have giant cave spider silk trousers. Does everybody have these? These is just common, apparently. You also wear a dress. You also worship Nife. He is very quick to anger, almost never feels discouraged, and he has a calm demeanor. He isn't given to flights of fancy, he is curious and eager to learn. He is pleased by his own appearance and talents and doesn't handle stress well. Tries to do things correctly each time and is not particularly interested in what others think of him. He has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications. Dreams of raising a family. Personally sees perseverance in the face of adversity as bullheaded and foolish, values romance and doesn't particularly respect commerce. Likes galena, pig iron, star, sapphire, papaya wood, giant wombat parchment, male shirts, bags, scepters, menacing spikes, ducks for their quacks, and the sound of the songs of wonder. When possible, he prefers to consume arthropleura, donkey cheese, and persimmon wine, and absolutely detests mussels. Welcome to the fort. All right. So Spinosaurus wins. And we have 1,400 points. So I think we can get a male and a female. Oh, but I want a hatchling. Yeah, all right. I was confused. I wasn't sure if it won or not. All right, Carnotaurus. We can get one of each of those. There we go. Oh. Afrovenator doesn't have a hatchling. Are they born full size? We'll have to check that out. All right, we have 256 points, everybody. All right, anvil. Yeah, we'll get an iron anvil. Go. Pick. Copper pick. Yep. Axe. Copper axe. All right, we have 116 points. It looks good. Ship it. We haven't even named our fort yet. Let's not be hasty. We got time. Ups. Actually, problem is all these neat ones like the Spinosaurus aegyptiacus something tooth cup is 50 points, you know? I could have 2 cups. All right, we will take a Carnotaurus horn goblet and a Spinosaurus aegyptiacus tooth goblet. We have 26 points left. $13 beer. As a treat. Where's the drinks? There it is. I think this is the first time I have actually used all of my Embark points in a very long time. All right, fortress name. We are on a river in an exceedingly hot area. Our civilization is called the Safe Lenses. Also, I was thinking it was kind of weird this morning. I was thinking about doing Stardew Valley, but Dwarf Fortress today, but I decided I wanted to focus on the dinosaurs rather than that. So I might eventually do a Stardew Valley, but Dwarf Fortress at some point, but yeah. Steamy wets? What does that have to do with the safe lenses? What does it have to do with the dinosaurs? Danger bird. Hot wet woods. Why is chicken not a word? I would like to complain. For the steamy wet. You really do want to summon Bonesaw, don't you? Danger goo. A world chirp. Chirp? Ooh. Estiloril world chirp. I can get behind that. The shield of cleaning. The anvil of rock. Moist beer the brave. Oh, names are so hard. The Hermetic Ring. The Curious... We're in a forest, right? The Curious Forest? I don't know. I'm not feeling it. All right, creature. Dwarf. Chicken. What is the name of the... keep working. What's the name of the other things? I can view results, that'll work. Spinosaurus and Afrovenator. It is an image of dwarves, a chicken, a Carnotaurus, a Spinosaurus aegypticus, and an Afrovenator. The dwarves are admiring the chicken is admiring the Spinosaurus aegypticus, the Spinosaurus aegypticus is admiring the Carnotaurus is admiring the Afrovenator is admiring the dwarves. 2 drinks. I don't think I can name it 2 drinks, right? Because 2 isn't... Oh, it is. Never mind. I can't. The name of our symbol is 2 drinks. The numbers 1 through 3 do exist. The others do not. Oh, well, that's all you really need, right? All right. The fortress name is World Chirp. Are we okay with that? The group name is the Curious Forest. I don't really love that. Fine. Oh. Do that. Flying Masters, really? Smitchell. Spineapple is apple. Our group is called Spineapple. There you go. All right. Embark. I have 70 unpicked skills. Does anybody who's named want a skill? All right. Thanks for tuning in. One last mention about my books, if you don't mind. Out of the Dark is a portal horror. Anthropods is a collection of 19 weird literary fiction. Breakfast and Other Journeys We Take has 9 contemporary realism stories. Escape and Transform is low fantasy. Wraith and Spectre is a spacefaring sci-fi. Scan the QR codes and check them out. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. I hope to catch you in the next one.